There's a new elementary school in Washington County. Desert Canyons is located just a few miles from the St. George Regional Airport. It sits on the southern edge of Utah, along the Arizona border. The community began development only a couple of years ago and is still booming. With the population growing rapidly in St. George, it's not a surprise that Washington County School District built a new school to fill a need in an up-and-coming neighborhood.
Yeah, we are kinder to fifth grade. When we first started enrolling kids, I think we planned on about 300, but we had this idea it was going to keep growing, and so now we're a little over 400. So we've grown about 100 students in the last 4 or 5 months.
What's unique about this school is its mascot name, Aviators, and what stands behind it.
And they're known as the community out by the airport, so they thought, well, our mascot should have something to do with airports. So they picked Aviators, which was really cool, and you can do a lot with that. So everything we do kind of centers around aviation, just the mindset. Like our motto is aviate, navigate, communicate, which is something that every pilot in the world knows. It's rules they go by. You aviate, which is fly your plane first. Navigate, you got to chart your course once you know your plane's under control, and then you communicate to make sure everybody knows where you're at in the air and how they can help you. So it's pretty neat that the community came together and named the school that way.
Elementary students and teachers alike will fill these hallways and classrooms, taking the burden off of other schools as well as travel for students.
They're a long way from anything clear out here, and so to have their own school so the kids don't have to get on a bus for 30+ minutes a day is a really big deal, and the whole community is excited.
As a first-year teacher of the first grade, Stacy Mutzos is excited to finally be able to put her education to work.
You can be funny and quirky, and they like you. So I was excited to be hired as a first grade teacher because that's what I loved while I was student teaching. It was my favorite.
Stacy and the other 14 teachers and several support staff have spent the last of their summer decorating and preparing for the students' arrival and future success.
And a lot of the resources come out of teachers' pockets. So our own Amazon carts and wish lists, and we get some funding, but that goes to like necessity supplies such as pencils and crayons and paper and all of that stuff. So most of the stuff in my classroom has been donated from family, friends, or from out of my own pocket.
With an average of 25 children in each classroom, it won't be long before the school will be expanding to include even more students. And just outside, the clamoring of hammers and saws can be heard by workers who continue to build more homes for families of future aviators.
We have a lot of new building around us, and so homes are being built every day and new students coming. So we're excited and we're ready.
And for their first day of school, the Aviators will be welcomed with a real flyover.
Kids won't go to their classrooms first thing, they'll go right out on the field and meet with their teacher out on the field, and it's going to be a great opening. It'll be fun.
Playgrounds will be filled with laughter, the multi-purpose room is ready for lunch, and the teachers are ready to prepare the minds of little ones who want to learn.
Their home has been moved a few times in the last 5-6 years, so they finally have a home, so I'm excited for them to have their own spot in the world that they can call theirs.
City road crews were busy painting crosswalks near school signs, preparing for the students who will soon be headed to their brand new school. In Washington County, Melissa Anderson, Community Education News.